9:23 here on the Morning X, and this year Dollywood celebrating 40 years. You never know, she still looks great. Joining us in the studio to tell us all about some of the events happening here in the park, we have Jen Webb with Dollywood. Always good to have you on, Jen, because Dolly's looking pretty good there for being in business 40 years. I can't believe it.
Absolutely. Opened May 3rd, 1986. So we're celebrating our 40th anniversary season. We celebrated over the weekend. Dolly came in. She came out of a cake.
She came out of a cake?
Yes, because she did that when we
gosh.
opened. She wore a very similar dress. She got to go through the park and see guests on her antique car. So we had a great weekend.
That is awesome. What was she wearing back in the 80s? Was it still kind of as wild as it is now?
It was 80s wild back then.
80s wild, which means it was big.
Yes, yes. She still wears the big hair and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a very similar outfit. It was very cute. It was a touching tribute to the park's 40 years.
All right, so here we go, 40 years. You guys, I know we're approaching Memorial Day, which I can't believe I've been saying that already, but what is the big holiday weekend for you guys getting into the summer season?
Well, Memorial Day really kicks kind of everything off. I mean, that's kind of the official, unofficial start to the summer.
Here we go,
and
summer.
So, yes, so it's hard to believe our water park is going to open this weekend, actually.
Is it warm enough down there already?
You know, it is and then it isn't. You know how the weather goes
Your
back and
climate's
forth.
kind of similar to us here.
It is. So it'll be really, really hot in the 80s. It was a couple of weekends ago, and then it gets cool. So you never know.
Welcome to Cincinnati weather.
Absolutely. But it's so much fun. We're so excited. Even if you're not in the water as much, it's still fun to lay out. And kids don't care. You know how they are. They just get in the water.
They're just thrilled to be there.
They're just thrilled
and
to be there.
parents are happy to have a break, I guarantee.
Yes.
So the water park's opening. Do you guys have any? I know we always make a big deal of Kings Island here, all the different food. What is your like go-to food at Dollywood?
Well, right now we've got our Flower and Food Festival going on.
What?
Yes, so food is a big part of that. And so right now for the food portion of that, we've got all kinds of different special foods that are only offered during this festival. A lot of fresh flavors, citrusy, light. But when you go to Dollywood, when you go to the South, you think of those hearty foods as well.
Of course. I'm thinking fried chicken if I'm going to Dollywood.
Fried
Come on.
chicken, absolutely. One of the things that I am enjoying so much about this festival is a baked potato that has meatloaf inside of it.
What?
Not on the side, inside of it.
How did they get it inside?
It's very, very impressive. It's very interesting looking for sure, but it is absolutely delicious.
Oh, that sounds good right now. Some comfort food at Dollywood.
Yes, absolutely. And then, of course, we've got hundreds of thousands of blooms all over the park that really accentuate the Great Smoky Mountains beauty this time of year. We've got these beautiful topiaries that we call mosaic cultures all throughout the park. My favorite one being the 14-foot tall one of Dolly's mom creating the coat of many colors.
Oh, I love it.
Absolutely
I love it. Of course, an
beautiful.
iconic song, her big hit, first big hit, Coat of Many Colors, and a song, a story she has told forever. All right, so what about getting tickets? And with everything starting off, where do we go?
Well, Dollywood.com is a great place to start. You can buy tickets, time savers, book resort packages, Pink Jeep dinner shows, all of that right there at Dollywood.com. But if you want to talk to a real person, if you have questions or just want someone to help you out, 1-800-Dollywood is the place to call, and one of our hosts will be more than happy to assist you.
I love that. I love talking to a real person and talking to you, Jen Webb. It's always a pleasure. I know Jen is making the rounds all over the region here talking about Dollywood, so I know you've got to skedaddle to Indianapolis. Thanks for coming on this morning. Always great to see you.
Thank you.
Have a great summer, and we'll take a break. We'll be right back.